Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Medal of Honor multiplayer beta gameplay commentary for you guys. And this video is basically the same as my previous video in that I'm playing Team Assault on Kabul City Ruins as an insurgent rifleman using the AK-47 with a red dot sight and hollow point rounds. So nothing new there. If you want to hear my thoughts on this setup and the weapons and just assault rifles and SMGs in general in this beta, I will leave a link to my previous video in the description and you can hear my opinions that way. But for this video, I actually wanted to respond to a comment left on my previous video by YouTube user CoolSR11, which asked what games I'm interested in buying or playing this fall, or just what games I'm looking forward to or am interested in, which are being released between now and the end of the year. So I went on to GameStop's website and I just scrolled through every single one of the coming soon releases that they have listed on there, and I made a list, but I closed the file up and I don't have it anymore, so some of the dates I might quote might be wrong, but just bear with me now, and hopefully you guys will find this enjoyable and kind of get to know a little bit more about my taste when it comes to video games and stuff. And I think it'd be cool if you guys can leave a comment telling me what games you're interested in getting or playing between now and December 31st, the end of the year. And yeah, let's get to these games. The first one is a game that makes me really wish I still had an Xbox 360, and that's Halo Reach. It's being made by Bungie. Bungie says that it's going to be their last Halo game. I don't know if I buy that, but they did sign an exclusivity deal with Activision for one of their franchises, but I don't think it covers all of their games. So who knows what's going to happen with the Halo franchise, but I do recommend to all of you Xbox 360 owners out there that you get that game. I can almost guarantee that it's going to be a good one. And the next game on my list is Dead Rising 2. I'm really looking forward to that one. Dead Rising 1 was one of my favorite early Xbox 360 games. It was one of the first games to really push the system with just hundreds upon hundreds of zombies on screen at a time. It was very over the top. It had that unique Japanese sense of humor to it, where you could put little hats on the zombies and just do funny things to them. And then it had a fun little photography minigame where you got extra points for action shots and humorous shots where the zombies are wearing funny outfits or other things like that. And the sequel looks similarly awesome. It's being made by, I think, American or Canadian developers this time, so it might have a different tone to it, but it's still looking sweet. It's going to have even more zombies on screen at a time, and the weapon system looks especially cool, where you can kind of craft weapons and stick two chainsaws on opposite ends of a broom handle and stuff. So yeah, that game looks like it's just going to be pure mayhem, and I definitely recommend picking that up if you have an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. I don't know if it's coming out on PC. Let me know in the comments if you are privy to that information. The next game on my list is this one right here, the Medal of Honor. It's coming out October 12th, and I think it's going to be a good game. It's not going to overthrow Call of Duty. It's probably not going to overthrow Halo, but I think it'll occupy its own little niche and be a nice addition to the first-person shooter scene. It kind of occupies a nice middle ground between the Call of Duty series and Bad Company, and I think a lot of people are going to appreciate it for what it is, although it is getting a lot of bad press right now just because of its similarities to Battlefield. But oh well, I've already addressed that in a previous video. I'm not going to go into that again. But just know that I think that this game is going to be good, and I do recommend that you pick it up come October. The next game is something a little different for me. I'm not a huge RPG fan, just because I don't have the patience to sit through a 50 or an 80-hour long campaign or whatever. But if you're like me and you don't have much patience, or the stat-heavy, just math and number-heavy nature of other RPGs kind of pushes you away, then you might want to check out Fable 3. It's coming out in late October, I believe. I think October 26th, or somewhere around there. And that's probably my favorite RPG franchise, believe it or not, just because it's very accessible. It's kind of noob friendly, and friendly towards people who aren't usually into RPGs. So that would be me. And the single player campaign is usually pretty short and sweet, and I like that. I don't feel like they string you along and make you grind or anything like that. And I really like just the game design and the graphics, and kind of the features that Peter Molyneux includes in that series. And then after that, we have Call of Duty Black Ops, and you guys all probably know about that. It's going to be a big game. It's being made by Treyarch. It's looking good. The graphics look very nice. I'm very interested in the story and the graphics of that game. Call of Duty World at War, which was also made by Treyarch, has my favorite Call of Duty single-player campaign of all the Call of Duties I've played. So every Call of Duty except for number 1 and then its expansion. So yeah, I'm hoping the single-player campaign is going to be better than Modern Warfare 2. I really didn't like the story for Modern Warfare 2. And I think Treyarch can do better than that. So I'm looking forward to that. I think the multiplayer is going to be similar to Modern Warfare 2, lots of kill streaks and stuff. But Treyarch is actually listening to the community, so that's always a good sign. And the final game I want to cover today is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, which is a reboot of the Hot Pursuit spin-off of the Need for Speed series. It's being made by Criterion. It's looking really nice. The graphics look cool. The gameplay looks exciting. And I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe if you would, please. Thanks.